Hello, this is Jarrell Lindsay, and I'm going to be doing my self-evaluation for this course, Graphic Design and Communications. First question, what worked, what didn't, and what lessons were gained because of either? What didn't work was my initial final pitch because it was presented in several documents, and that's not a pitch format. What worked now, it should be the final revision, which I've done, which I have now a thorough understanding of what was really necessarily needed for this assignment and what a appropriate pitch should look like. And I've taken those lessons, applied them moving forward whenever I'm trying to present a pitch presentation for myself or any other brand as well. What concepts or techniques do you still need to spend time learning about to gain mastery? Um, Essentially, a lot of the principles of design itself, just utilizing proximity, alignment, contrast throughout any type of design, so I can be able to not only do it myself, but identify it in other brands and other designs. So I can see exactly what aesthetics the designer are trying to present or showcase in their specific work. What resources are available to me? The Linda tutorials, of which we went over, some of the Mighty Bell archives, and a lot of the YouTube links that were given. Um, a lot of those. I mean, there's several other resources that are out there that we just didn't cover in this course. To pretty much being able to identify and create more quality work of higher caliber. As I started working on my projects, I realized I wanted to know more about how to identify certain aspects in design itself. We went over that a couple of different times throughout the duration of this course, and it seemed very interesting to just not only be able to know how to make an appropriate and I guess clean design, but how to identify the aspects that make a successful versus unsuccessful design. And being able to identify that is just as important as being able to do it yourself. What could have you done differently to improve your work this month? I could have definitely utilized some of the practice activities. I think that looking at them hindsight, they're very important and essential and probably would have made this process a lot easier moving forward. But really, it was just a matter of time constraints I didn't have. Hopefully, I can do better next month and next course. My workload won't be as hectic. I doubt it, but I definitely could utilize the resources that were given to make better quality work and have a more thorough understanding of what's required of me. How does my experience working with graphic design inform or support my professional objectives? This is a very interesting course. I've always wanted to learn more about graphic design. However, I don't feel like it'll have that big of an effect on my professional career. I don't necessarily plan to do a lot of graphic design myself. Do I plan on working with graphic designers? Certainly. So I guess being able to know what a quality graphic designer should and should not do, that's certainly beneficial, but I don't plan or believe I'll be utilizing some of the skills that were given in this specific course in my own professional career. How do you see this tying into your career goals? I don't. I think that I'll be doing more writing than anything in my marketing, and I think essentially I'll be working with graphic designers themselves, but I'd rather hire one that that actually has a passion into the specific field and a skill set that they're admirable about. But this per se for me is not one that I can say I was designed for. Um, how will I use this in my career? I kind of just touched on that as well. Well, this concludes my self-evaluation for graphic design and communications for this specific course. This is Jarrell Lindsay signing off.